is Naya Washington. I go to the University of South Carolina, Aiken, and I studied abroad with the semester program to Seoul, South Korea through Sogang University.
Why did you choose CIS abroad?
Overall, CIS was recommended to me by my advisor. She said that she did some work with you guys currently to send other students to Europe, but she's never done one for Asian countries. So I was like, let me be the first and let's do it. I wanted to study abroad in South Korea to mainly study with the language, overall, see how the people are different than the US and to try out the food as well.
Can you give some tips on surviving the first 2 weeks on site?
Pack warm. If you think you're going to be warm there, bring it up one more level and you will be warm. I thought I made sure to bring enough hoodies and sweaters and stuff like that. I needed a whole borderline parka to make sure I was okay. But I did make it work and we had everything we needed together. But if I have to say one thing you need in February, it is still cold. Bring warm things to wear.
What was your favorite class and why?
My favorite, I have to think off the top of my head, not really, was my Korean language and culture class. I get to have real life experience learning it, and then I can apply it in real life applications. So it's one that I could really enjoy and thoroughly interact with others with.
How were your classes compared to classes in the US?
2 words to describe them was very deceivingly easy, and I know that was 3, but when they advertise like how the classes are different and you actually experience them, it's 2 different ways to look at it. So compared to over here, my classes are really engaging. They're more flexible on that side. When I got to Korea, the fact we only had 2 tests, the midterm and the final exam, was like, okay, I need to make sure that I really study. I need to really make sure that this information sticks. And I think that was probably the most difficult part of it because you get so much at one time and then it's all condensed on like 5 pages. So you really have to have a strong work ethic to handle it.
What was your favorite part of your program?
In terms of what CIS provided, I think my favorites were the excursions because you get caught up in your classwork and trying to hang out with other people and you don't really get the time to like have it to yourself, especially if you're always out doing something because of the new environment. So the fact CIS takes the time to like have an excursion once a month and we can connect back to the people we came here with, it really brings that sense of hominess and belonging, I think was a good way to put it.
What was your favorite excursion?
I think my favorite, I actually have 2. We're going to just say both of them. We did Gyeongbokgung Palace, and we were able to dress in traditional Korean attire. I have beautiful pictures from that. I pretty much used that on everything professional. It was honestly a beautiful time being there, and you get to really feel like the historical aspect of it. You get like really important vibes from it. Like you can tell, like you can feel the history while you're there. My second one was when we did our cooking class in the street market. That was really fun. You got to cook the Korean glass noodles. Maybe let's see if I can try to say it, japchae. And we also did a marinated meat that goes with it as well. I did chicken, but it was really, really fun. And the food was amazing. We got to eat it after. Who can complain?
How did your on-site director impact your time abroad?
Oh, I love Tatum. She was amazing. She managed to make sure everybody felt comfortable. She made sure to reach out to us and do like little wellness checks, make sure we were all good. She also really asked for our feedback on how we felt on the experience. So when she brings the next ones, or even if we choose to come back, she made sure that we would have beneficial programs and excursions to look at. She also helped get us in contact with other avenues we can do when we come back as well.
What surprised you about your time abroad?
I think the biggest thing was how I adjusted so quickly to the city. My school is located in Aiken, South Carolina, which is pretty much a small town that everybody knows everybody. It's overall a community. It's not like spread out. Nobody doesn't really know where to go and find things. They genuinely have like, please come out and enjoy what we have to offer you, even as a visitor or whether you live here. So the fact that I managed to get accustomed to riding the subway for the first time and using overall public transit, using the taxi system they have there. And I think that was like the biggest thing that I was like, wow, I did this in less than a month.